Hello to my San Diego family. This is the Fox 5 Sports Final. I'm Frank Jefferson. Before tonight, the Padres won 6 out of their last 8 games, but could they keep that momentum going? Let's find out. In the first, Tatis up to bat, sending this one to center. Looks like it's good. Looks like it's gone. James Outman, the rookie. He may be young, but he's ready. Great grab at the wall. Let's see it again. Robin Tatis and making it look easy. The young guy showing out early. Yu Darvish on the mound, 7 innings, 4 strikeouts. Didn't get one here. Top of the second, Outman again. This one, Outman. Good name. Bad for the Padres. LA up 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, Luis Campusano at the plate with the appetite for destruction. Cronenworth coming home. Game tied up at 1. Top of the 8th, Robert Suarez on the hill, 2-on, not anymore. This is where the Dodgers, they'll put the foot on the gas and they never took it off. Dodgers, they go on to win 10-5. Game 2 at Petco Park starts tomorrow at 5:40 p.m. More bad news for the Padres. They placed Joe Musgrove on a 15-day injured list with a right shoulder inflammation, shut down for the next 3 weeks. That's a big loss since the El Cajon native rejoined the team on May 26 after recovering from a foot injury. He's earned a 1.84 ERA in 12 starts this season. That's second in the MLB to only his teammate, Blake Snell. Padres' recent trade pickup and left-hander Rich Hill making his debut for the team on Sunday against the Dodgers in Musgrove's place. Switching gears to college sports, University of Oregon and University of Washington have officially left the Pac-12. Earlier today, finalizing a deal to join the Big Ten Conference beginning in the 2024-2025 season. The move would push the Big Ten to 18 schools. It's just a bad day for the Pac-12 all around. The conference also losing Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah to the Big 12. Let's switch to basketball. Los Angeles Lakers forward Anthony Davis agreeing to a 3-year, $186 million maximum contract extension. Davis's deal, the richest annual contract extension in NBA history, averaging $62 million a season. That's wild. But the 4-time All-Star, averaging 26 points and 12 rebounds, shooting a career-high 56% from the field last season. Coming up, we talked to a former Charger who owns an MMA company with a local. The fight is on. 3 weeks from now, San Diego is going to be home to a huge night in MMA. Joining me now is former Chargers linebacker and the owner of Lights Out Extreme Fighting, Sean Merriman. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
I cannot complain. Now, one thing that we talked about before we got on set is that 70% of the fighters that are going to be fighting in that card, they're from San Diego. Why is it so important for you to have these guys be able to fight in front of their fans and their friends and family?
Yeah, for me, having our fight, Lights Out Extreme Fighting, coming back here to San Diego for the first time, really. And we wanted to make sure we get all the locals on, man, all these amateurs, these pros that's from here to get them seen. As you just said, man, these guys are their friends, family, their gyms, their coaches, their managers, everybody. We want them here so they can get that local hometown support. For me, I just thought it was extremely important that we give them that opportunity that they may not get somewhere else.
Beautiful, and I know they got to appreciate it, huh?
Yeah, the cool part about it is that a lot of these guys kind of grew up being fans of mine, right? So now I feel old. Like, I'll be at the weigh-ins and somebody come up and they'll have a 56 jersey, and I'm like, okay, hold on, he's 25 now. I'm trying to do the math, right? I'm like, okay, so he was 12, right, when he was playing. So they'll come up. So it's kind of cool to, to kind of run and operate and own Lights Out, but also, too, some of these fighters have kind of got a chance to watch me as they were growing up.
Right on. We were talking also off camera about how sometimes when you watch a fight card, there's always the main event, but aside from the main event, I want to hear from you yourself. Is there any fights that you think there's going to be ones that people need to keep their eye on?
Yeah, Jonathan Vandera, he's coming down. He's from here, from up in the Escondido area. I think that he's going to throw down. And to be quite frank, we have some amateurs on this card that's also going to be turning pros with us. And I'm a guy because I'm a fight junkie, right? I love to be around the fights and stuff like that. I think that these amateurs coming up who are going to turn pro with us are probably going to be just as exciting as a pro card. So I can't wait to watch them go down. We're going to be live on Fubo Sports, Fubo TV. So for anybody out there that don't have Fubo, make sure you get it. We'll be live on Fubo. But August 26th at Palma Casino, Casino Palma, is going to be huge. This is our biggest card, our first time back in San Diego.
And one thing I want to talk to you about is that when it comes to all these different MMA leagues and organizations, I want to know what makes Lights Out, what makes it so special and unique.
Yeah, well, for one, we have the next up-and-coming superstars, right? I was fortunate enough to get my chance to play in the NFL, so I got a lot of eyeballs that way. And what I'm trying to do is get some of these football eyes that follow me over the last, 10, 15 years to seeing some of these new up-and-coming guys. Because at the end of the day, they just want a shot. They want an opportunity to be seen. Like I said, we're on Fubo now, but also, too, being here locally, these guys are growing up here. Their friends, family get a chance to come out and watch and see them fight. Their local gym. There's so many local gyms here in San Diego. Some of them that I actually got into sparring myself. I won't tell them which ones. But
that's great.
Because all the sparring sessions didn't end up how I wanted them to. But at the same time, there's a lot of great fighters out here, and we're happy to give them an opportunity to fight in Lights Out Extreme Fighting. I think it's going to be the biggest fight that we've had, the biggest card we've had. Casino Palma is going to be off the chain.
I know it's going to be. I know the people are excited. I'm excited right now, man. You got me ready to watch it. Now, before I let you go, we got to talk a little football, right? Chargers, 10-7 last season, second in the AFC West. What do you think they need to do to get a little better and try to get over that hump to take it to the next level?
I think for one, with the Chargers, the first thing that's going to come to mind is health, right? If you look on paper, they're an all-star team. They got great players in every single position on the field. It's going to come down to health. And then when the guys get hurt or go down for a long period of time, the second string guy has to go in and perform, and it can't be a big drop-off. The second part is they have to win the games they're supposed to win, right? You got to beat the teams that you're just naturally better than. You can't let those games slip because you're going to have some tough. You got the Kansas City Chiefs twice. You got the Raiders and Denver. So you got some competition in your division alone. Not even talking about the AFC in general. That just got quarterbacks after quarterbacks. So you got a long road. So those games that you're supposed to win, you have to win them. So one health, win the games that you're supposed to win.
Sean, I want to appreciate you for coming out here. We talked about everything. We talked about you being here, of course, about the fights and about the NFL, man. I've loved it, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. And get your tickets at lightsoutxf.com.